Sonia had never imagined that Lagos could feel like a different planet. The sun was merciless, the air thick with heat and exhaust, and the streets alive with a chaotic rhythm that seemed to pulse through her every nerve. She had come for a short vacation, thinking a glimpse of her roots might be comforting. Instead, Lagos had a way of making her feel invisible and exposed at once. She was walking down a busy street in Yaba, adjusting the strap of her bag, when a woman barreled toward her. Panic radiated from her every movement. "Bisi, what are you doing here?" the woman shrieked, grabbing Sonia's arm. "You need to hide. He'll kill you if he sees you." Sonia froze. I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I'm not Bisi." The woman stared at her as though Sonia had grown a second head. "Have you lost your memory too?" "I'm not Bisi," Sonia insisted. She opened her bag and pulled out her UK passport. "My name is Sonia Adiemi." The woman's eyes widened, flicking from Sonia's face to the passport. "No, that can't be. It's impossible." She hurriedly showed Sonia her phone. The photo on the screen made Sonia gasp. The woman in the picture was her twin, her mirror image. Same almond-shaped eyes, same wide smile, same faint scar above the lip. That looks like me," Sonia whispered. "But I've never met her." "There's more to this than you think," the woman said, glancing nervously over her shoulder. "If people mistake you for her, you could be in danger. Come with me." Sonia had no choice. She followed the woman, Mama Ijoma, through winding alleys and behind shuttered shops until they reached a quiet compound. Once inside, the woman's urgency turned to exhaustion. "Bisi, she's your twin," Ijoma said abruptly, as if testing the words before saying them aloud. "She's been running. They thought she was dead. But she's alive. And dangerous people are still looking for her." Sonia stared. "Twin? Yes. And now, you look exactly like her. That's why I almost screamed when I saw you." Sonia's mind spun. Twins? She had always known she was adopted, but she had never suspected this. The next day, Sonia insisted they find Bisi. With Ijoma's help, they tracked her to a small church in Yaba. Sonia's pulse quickened as she stepped inside. There she was, a woman who could have been her reflection. Bisi's eyes widened in shock. Who are you?" "I'm Sonia," she said, her voice trembling. "I came from London, and I think we're connected." Bisi's gaze softened, suspicion giving way to recognition. "I thought maybe it was true. Someone I can't see anymore." Bisi's story tumbled out in halting bursts. Months earlier, she had been kidnapped by men working for a powerful government official. They forced her to help transfer over $500,000,000 from government accounts into shell companies. When the deal went wrong, the kidnappers had turned on each other, and Bisi had escaped. But she had been running ever since, hunted by both the officials' men and the betrayers. "They'll kill me if they catch me," Bisi said, voice trembling. "I can't trust anyone," Sonia swallowed. "Then we'll figure this out, together." For weeks, the sisters followed a trail of deceit, unearthing hidden accounts, secret emails, and recorded calls that implicated one of the official's closest aides. Each discovery was a rush of adrenaline, each step forward a risk. When they finally confronted the aide, they did so with evidence, not guns. International authorities and media exposure forced the official to stand down. The danger that had shadowed Bisi began to lift, but the sisters were far from done. Sonia delved into her adoption records. The revelation hit like a thunderclap. She and Bisi had been born in the same hospital on the same day. Their mother had died in childbirth. In the chaos, the twins had been separated. One adopted overseas, the other left behind in Lagos. Tears blurred Sonia's vision as she showed Bisi the papers. "All this time? We were looking for each other without knowing it." Bisi smiled faintly, tears streaking her face. "Maybe it wasn't Lagos that brought you here. Maybe it was fate." The twins stood together on the Lekki shoreline, the Atlantic waves crashing at their feet. For the first time in years, Bisi looked at peace. "Promise me we won't lose each other again," she said. Sonia squeezed her hand. Never again. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery reds and golds, the sisters, once separated by fate, now reunited by truth, knew that danger might still lurk, but together, they were unstoppable. The streets of Lagos roared around them, chaotic and alive. But Sonia and Bisi no longer felt lost. They had each other, and that was enough.